Hey guys, all right, so this video right here, this is not to be turned in. This is for the fun since we finished up our project very early. Make sure you've got the last project done, the quiz, and this current project in the quiz done before you go to this, all right? So I know some of you will finish early this week and have maybe have some free time. So I'm just giving you this for some fun holiday sketches, ideas. I got some requests like Among Us, things like that, so we'll do real quick. You don't have to do these, it's just for fun to show you how to draw some things. So, I've got two here, and you can use any mediums you want. In other words, any tools, it's fine. I'm just gonna stick with pencil and stuff right now. So like, people ask me all the time, like, hey, how do you draw Christmas trees? So what I do with Christmas trees, there's a lot of different trees. So, I kind of get this zigzag, see how my wrist is going back and forth? See how I kind of do this? I'm just showing you again. And then I bring it down here, and it curves, continuous lines. We talked about lines a million times. And I'm gonna put the typical trunk down here. These lines are basically the tree bark, okay? And I'm gonna put some lines in here to show thickness. And there's way better ways. I mean, as you get better and more practice, you draw trees, there's other ways to draw trees as well. Drawing some land back here. What I'm doing now is drawing some, like a shadow. It gets wider. But I get asked a lot, hey, how do you do Christmas trees? So I'm gonna put the star. I'm gonna draw some ornaments. Garland around here. It doesn't have to be even. It's a Christmas tree, so it doesn't have to be perfect. And if there's lines through what you want, it's okay, so don't worry. And then I'm gonna draw these lines, and what these lines are gonna be are my lights. Now, some people like to do the designs. I'm gonna do like ovals. This gets really detailed, but don't worry. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go in here. Doing a pattern. And no, you can color other stuff too. But you get the point. So there's how I did like a little tree. Okay? All right, on the back. People are talking about faces, so I'm gonna do a little bit of portrait. I'm not gonna go the whole body, just the portrait. So, snowman. I start with a circle. I draw right over top of it because what I'm gonna do is draw the hat. Now, a lot of these lines aren't gonna be there. This is a lot of just lining up. All right. There's a sketch. And then I'll show you what to do after that. Some people have asked me about the elf. So what I usually do, we'll give a side view here. And let's see. Okay, and I'll show you the lines again. I'm gonna do an Among Us one here in a minute, so we'll talk about that. Santa's face. He's got a big wide face. Get his beard going. And I don't know why I drew him cross-eyed. I guess all the shopping and the making all the toys just made him a little worried and just like he's kind of burned out. 2020. But you get the point. So what I usually do, then I'll go in here, and you don't always have to outline with black, but what I'm going to use, I'm just going to trace what I want to keep. And you can polish before then too. Put some details in there. Okay. And you can do some more detail to it. And then change anything I want to change. The elf's a little creepy. I don't know if I like him as much because one of Santa's little helpers. We'll give him a little goatee here. Give him a little bit of facial hair. And then the big man himself. And voila. Now, what I mean then, what happens is, sorry, grab my eraser here. I go over the ink, but I erase what I don't want, and it gets rid of those unnecessary lines. And I see the lines that I missed, like this one right here. And that's usually why I draw so lightly, so I can easily erase stuff. All right, so just some fun stuff that you can do that you see there. And then the last one was a request. Drawing yourself a holiday Among Us. So, all right, so I'm gonna do two versions. I'll do the side and the front. So, here's the front. Basically, it's just an A. And the front almost looks like a windshield wiper. I mean, a windshield from a car. Okay, and then of course the popular side view. And this leg is shorter because it's at a distance. It's not that his legs are messed up. He's turned sideways. That's why we only see this part of the pack. And the goggles are so far over because he's turned sideways, so you would see less. All right, we're gonna make these the holiday ones. Okay, I'm gonna draw a Christmas sack over here because he's the Santa, or he might be the imposter. He's the Santa imposter, and he could be tricking you with those gifts, and there's nothing in there. Put a jacket on him, collar. Let's see. Let's put some elf ears on him. Actually, you know what? We're gonna put antlers. So he's got some deer antlers on him. I don't know why. Why not? Okay, and then this guy down here, we're actually gonna draw the hand. He's gonna be holding a candy cane. Put the hat on him. Again, a lot of this looks like scribbled line, but when I go back over, I will fix the way I want it. Okay. I'm gonna put, let's see, put skis on him. So now he's skiing. I'll move it out. Let me zoom out a little bit there. There we go. I'll go right there. All right, so now we got our rough sketches. We'll go in here. I'm gonna trace what I want to keep. Ready? Trace his little Christmas bag here. He's got the drawstring. All right, put a little details in on his deer antlers here. This guy, I'm gonna put the elf ears on. There he goes. Sorry about that, that's my radio. 1 second. Let me turn that off. Sorry about that. We're live. All right, so got my candy canes, got my skis. All right, and again, I'll go back and erase, or I can also go back, add some color. I know I haven't erased yet, but I can still go back and erase later. And then I can add some more color. Okay, color a pattern onto these. And voila, you get the point. So you can have fun. I can also put in some speed lines because he's flying down the slopes, but you get the point. So we did the portrait faces, how to do a tree, Among Us characters, and there is one more I can show you real quick, doing 3-dimensional. Okay, 3rd grade was working on this a lot. In 4th grade, and you'll get more. But if you want to practice, we have the cone, and a cylinder, and it just made a tree. So the cone is like an ice cream cone upside down, and then the cylinder is that. We combine them. Okay, you draw a present. You start with a square. Okay, and then what happens is I draw a diagonal square, connect the edges. Oh, I shouldn't have done the inside, I'm sorry. That was supposed to be, I didn't want it see-through. So I'll do another one, which is fine. So what I'll do is just make this, now it looks like the inside of this box is open. But if you want to do a present, square, okay, diagonal square, connect the edges, and just trace what you want to keep. And voila, I have a cube, which is usually a present. Mine's off a little bit. You can do a rectangular prism the same way. A lot of these just take practice. Okay, and of course the bow. Now, don't worry, I know this is a lot to take in. I just wanted you to have a lot of examples to draw stuff. 3D is what you're gonna get into more in 3rd grade, just to have fun, okay? All right, guys, as I said early on the videos, can't stress enough, man, it's been fun. I love doing the videos for you guys and working with you. I will love to be able to see you guys back in class. That will be fun, hopefully one day. But take care. Enjoy the holidays. Hope everything goes well. And I will talk to you in 2021. All right, guys. Bye-bye.